there, and it is Pinal Geology Museum at gmail.com. There it is. There's the email address, and I will do my best. I can't get them during the show, but I will do my best to get back to you as quickly as possible. Even if I can't get you an answer, I'll forward it to whoever I can and I need to get you an answer. So keep that in mind. That'll be down below there to ask questions other than during the talk. But I will keep a watch on the comments on YouTube to see what's going on. All right, so let's get me started here. The next meeting will be November 17th, the location and the speaker to be announced. We are hoping, but not positive, that we will be able to go back to in-person meetings at the museum in November, but we will see what we can see. And as I said, I will do my darndest to get them up either live or videoed for putting up the next day. And I'll continue to do that as quickly as I can for as long as I can. I'm going to start at, I told you it's going to be all over the place tonight. I think you'll enjoy it because it'll be interrupted with geology. Right now, I took a check, and there are 48 volcanoes erupting today. As you see there are 4 of them. Those are the most in the news, at least here in the United States. In the middle of the map there is La Palma in the Canary Islands, Cumbre Vieja, which has been really spectacular. You can check YouTube for a live video of that after the show here. Also, the Iceland volcano. I'm not going to try on that one. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. I do not speak Icelandic. That is also available on YouTube to watch erupting live. And those are in the dark during the daytime here in Arizona. Also, Kilauea is, it's a little harder to find, but you can find its live stream also. And the Pavlov volcano, I haven't seen a live stream of that, haven't gotten really any news of that, but it's been erupting like the others for a week or more. And it's in Alaska. I put this on here because it's the other U.S. volcano that is erupting right now. Out of the 48, most of the others are in the Southwest Pacific, so down there north of Australia and along the Malay Peninsula. Big news, we are open. The museum is open. Yay! After almost a year and a half closed. We are open Saturdays from 10 to 2. We hope to expand that shortly, but it's coming slowly. We are open Saturdays 10 to 2, at least through October. We'll go through and get, we can use some volunteers. If you're ready to come into the museum, if you're a volunteer with us, want to get trained as a volunteer, if you would like to come in, learn how to watch the museum and talk about the museum, we could really use it, and you might be able to help us keep it open. If you're not, you're not. If you're watching from Australia, you're not going to be able to do that. I know that. Watch the skies. I told I was going to be different. Watch the skies. The Orion meteor shower is peak tonight, 20th October through Friday. It's been going on for a couple of weeks. It will be continuing to go on, but to peak tonight, there are 10 to 20 meteorites visible per hour in this meteor shower. It comes from Orion, this constellation of Orion. If you can find Orion's belt, but you don't want to look right there. It'll be coming around that area, from that area. So if you look straight on to Orion's belt, you'll see very, very short streaks, if any, because the tail is behind them as they come straight for you. So you want to look out around Orion to look for streaks in the sky. And it's visible in both the northern and southern hemispheres tonight. tonight and tomorrow, and for another couple of weeks. The brightness of the full moon tonight, which is also tonight, may interfere with the shower, but the shower continues, not the full moon. The shower continues for another couple of weeks. So as the full moon dwindles, you may be able to see it a little better. It is the hunter's moon. It is the first full moon following the harvest moon. News got this all screwed up this evening. That's why I put this in here. Harvest moon is the full moon closest. The harvest moon, excuse me, is the full moon closest to the autumnal equinox, which is around September 21st, first day of fall. The full moon at that time let farmers stay out late to bring in their crops. That's why it's the harvest moon. And the hunter's moon allowed hunters to stay out late hunting for food. After the crop was brought in, they'd be able to go out and get some deer, get some rabbits, whatever at night. Longer hours meant larger larders for the winter. Okay, I am at present the social media manager for the museum and society. I go into the guys of the museum, but we are on Facebook. If you haven't looked for us there, all these links are on the front page of our website. We are on Twitter. Not as active on Twitter as I want to be, but we will be picking that up. We are on Instagram, so follow us on Instagram. We are here on YouTube. This is YouTube. You're here, join us, subscribe, like, follow, whatever. And brand new this week, we are on TikTok. Only got a couple of videos up there, but we're getting there. So please join us. Any of those social media that you have, we're trying to get the word out for the museum and geology and mineralogy and all the other things. And you can comment on anything and you can yell at me for anything. I put almost all of it out myself. So just whatever, ask questions. It's another way of contacting. I'm going to jump back and forth between the topics of this evening and real geology. So these are some crinoids. We have crinoids like this on display at the museum. They are also called sea lilies and feather stars, and they're like sea stars and urchins in that they are echinoderms. And these are on the left there is some stalks, and if you look on the right there with the anatomy, there are those. That's where the stalk is in the middle there. And there are 600 living species of crinoid. This is one of them. You can even keep them in aquariums. So if you get a fancy to really fancy up your living room or dining room or wherever, you can keep crinoids as a pet. You can often see them in larger aquariums or larger public aquariums. Monterey Bay has one, and I don't know who else does, and again, we're open. If you missed that earlier, we are open 10 to 2 on Saturdays. Okay, I've got an introduction video to the museum, believe it or not. I'm going to add it on here. I'm not going to show it on the PowerPoint slide, but I'm going to show it, and hopefully you will enjoy it. This is something that the Chamber of Commerce helped us do, and stars our imperious leader.
Geology and Mineral Museum, and we have 2 rooms in the Old North School, and the room I'm in right now is the Geology Fossil Room, and then the other room is the Mineral Gallery. And so in here we have exhibits of dinosaurs, all kinds of different fossils, and we're working on geology of Pinal County because since it's Pinal County and nobody else in the county has a museum with local geology in it. We have treasure bags for kids where they can answer questions about the exhibits and they get it.
Hi, I hope you're still watching. I just had a total tech failure here. I'm going to try again on that video and see what happens. Let me see if I can do that. I apologize. My computer has not been doing well all evening, but I'm going to see if I can do this.
Geology and Mineral Museum, and we have two rooms in the Old North School, and the room I'm in right now is the Geology fossil room, and then the other room is the mineral gallery. And so in here we have exhibits of dinosaurs, all kinds of different fossils, and we're working on geology of Pinal County because since it's Pinal County and nobody else in the county has a museum with local geology in it. We have treasure bags for kids where they can answer questions about the exhibits, and they get a treasure bag when they return the paper in. We have the mineral dig outside where they can go out and dig and collect minerals. And we've had hundreds and hundreds of kids digging fossils over the 6 years we've been here. A good friend of the museum's scuba dives in Florida every year and collects mammoth teeth and mammoth bones, and he's donated them to us.
I apologize. That was a really good video, but I'm not sure what happened. I'm going to try this other thing and we'll see. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the video. I'm going to put it up as a YouTube video probably tomorrow, and we will. I'll do my best to. I'll have to. Yes, I will have to. Yeah, it's Rick. I do need to up the sound and play with it some more. It'll be on the YouTube channel hopefully tomorrow. I just need to put a little information around it. Okay, that was Ray Grant, by the way, and I will. There we go. Oh, well, all right. What I've got is this. We do have some new specimens on display. I'll give you a little brief overview. We have some larger specimens on display. And some new displays. This is one on crystal forms that got put in, along with extended meteorite display. Some of the old favorites are there too, like our dinosaurs, and we will continue to expand and create and all that sort of good stuff. Must be a break between topics. This is one of the elephants that have lived in Arizona, Gomphotherium, and they lived several thousand years ago, and they were only one of 5 elephants that have types of elephants that have lived in Arizona. I want to be there. Oh, well, let's see. 5. There we go. 5 elephants that have lived in Arizona. We have the Columbian mammoth. We have the American mastodon. We have Gomphotherium. I'm not sure what species. And we have 4. We have the African bush elephant that is currently at either Tucson or Phoenix. I've forgotten which is which. And then we have the Asian elephant, which is at the one that the African elephant is not at. So we have had 5 elephants living in Arizona. Okay, 2 of them are captive, but you know, what the heck. That's 5. All right, we are actively doing some fundraising. I'm going to quickly speed through this. we're taking donations. We can take them by through the PayPal on the museum website, or you can send them to us by check or money order or whatever. Any amount helps, even $1. You can also drop by. We have just started some sponsorship. There are 4 levels. You or your business could join us, and I'm going to run through briefly what the sponsors are. We have a gold level sponsor. I'm not going to talk about this and tell you everything. This is all on the website. I'm just giving you a brief introduction here. Gold sponsors is our top sponsor list for $5,000. All these are annual. A silver sponsor for $3,000 a year. Again, check with your business, see if they'd like to become a sponsor and get some publicity out of it. Copper sponsors are a $1,000 sponsorship opportunity. That's annual again. And again, you can get some for you or your business. And then we have the Friends of the Pinal Geology and Minerals Museum. That's only $300. This is even for small businesses. You can maybe, get in there, and we hope that we can get all of those. So ask your friends, ask your business friends, sort of stuff. And there's more information on the website. There is a link in the video description. Please make checks payable. You can do that. We're getting set up to take credit cards. We're not quite there yet. We're also seeking volunteers. Any kinds, ongoing, one at a time. I mentioned the museum sitters, but if you're a carpenter, if you can be on call, or a small project, if you'd like to do some education, give some talks either through this venue, or give talks to school kids, or help us put together stuff for school kids, or whatever. If you want to dust, and that's that we can use it. All sorts of volunteers. We're also looking for in-kind donations. For that, you need to contact Ray Grant. You can use the, if you don't have the other way to contact him, you can use the email address that's running across the bottom of the screen, and we will get it to you, get information to you, or get him to give you a call or give you a direct email. And this includes specimens and mining related items. If you have some that you'd like to donate to the museum, this is in addition to other stuff, or instead of other stuff. We're always happy to take your stuff, specimens and mining related items. Let us know what we could do with them, and we'll see what we could do. What you've got. All right. Briefly, one of the minerals of Arizona that you may have seen in the slideshow at the very beginning is turquoise. And this one is a specimen that's on display at the museum from the Sleepy Beauty mine. This is in our Arizona collection, our newly expanded Arizona mineral collection. And it's a pretty piece, several pieces of turquoise, which is the state mineral of Arizona. No, that's a state gemstone of Arizona. Sorry. We have also updated our membership form on the website, and that will be circulating. There are the membership levels. Under 18 is free. A junior membership. Senior membership is 18 plus, $12 a year. Family couples for $20 a year. If you join or renew between now and the end of this year, you will get all of 2022 to go with it. So if you join this year, it's based on the calendar year. And if you join now, you get an extra month or 2 or 3 added on to your 2022 to head up your 2022 membership. So please consider joining. The information is on the website under the society, and that includes the museum as well, supporting the museum. You get a newsletter, and there's some other things. Again, Mineral of Arizona is olivine. This one is peridot version of that from Gila County again. And it's pretty. I like that. It's the Mineralogy of Arizona. This is coming out in early 2022. This is the 4th edition. As far as I know, I'm sorry that membership in the club or the society or the museum does not get you a discount on this. I wish it did, but this is the definitive book on minerals of Arizona. This one, the 3rd edition, was co-authored with Dr. Grant, our curator and director. This one was headlined as lead author by Dr. Ray Grant. The 1st edition was in 1977, as you can see, and this 3rd edition, which cover you might recognize lately, for it was in 1995. Originally, there were 577 minerals listed. Then there were in the 3rd edition 809. You can pre-order it. There's a link in the description from the University of Arizona Press. And there are now 986 verified Arizona species. There are 227 that have been added from Arizona. And there are 300 plus color photographs. So consider that when you're making a decision as to whether to buy it. It's pretty inexpensive as it is. Species added include, up on the right there, Ray Grantite, named after our Ray Grant, Bob Meyerite, some of you know him, Rolleite, and ice. Those are new minerals. Ice has just been confirmed as a mineral by the powers that be in mineralogy. The chapters in the book include these. I'm not sure these are the only chapters, but these are chapters in the book. And there are appendices. One of the good ones is maps of the Arizona mineral districts, and a checklist of the minerals, Arizona type minerals. Doubtful and discredited. That one's a cool resource because you can, if you find something and you're absolutely sure it's that, you can look it up in there, but you're not sure. You can look it up in there, and if you got that for sure, and it's on that list, then let Ray know, and it'll be, or your local Arizona museum, and your name could be up in lights as the rediscoverer or the discoverer of that Arizona mineral. And it does cover lapidary and gemstone minerals and materials that are available in Arizona. And it has maps of the Arizona mineral districts with some of that extra information there. I haven't seen much more than a little teeny peek at the book that I was privileged to see, and this is going to be a good book. It's a good book. Has a list of the information of public mineral collections. The Pinal Geology Mineral Museum, I'm at the bottom there. I'm not sure whether we're actually in there. I added it to the slide because it's us. So, Nieners. And these are the authors. Ray Grant at the top is the lead author, but 5 eminent geologists and mineralogists in the state. So, there we go. They are asking for donations to offset. They're a nonprofit educational press, and they would love to have some offsetting of their printing costs to keep the costs of the of the book down so that students in geology and mineralogy classes and the general public can take advantage of that and drive it down. Right now, it's set at $49.95 on the University Press website. Pre-order right now. Pre-orders are love, as an author friend of mine says. No, you want to do that. Send it up a bestseller list. And if you want to, you can donate online, as the last slide said. You can also donate by check. You do want to, regardless of how you donate, add it that it is for the book, Mineralogy of Arizona, so they don't put it to some other use. And so that they know that this book has some support. Copper is one of the elements or minerals in that book. It's a native element, as you know, which means that it is an element that is also a mineral and is found sometimes not mixed with other chemicals, other elements to make a mineral. And it is the main mining extraction in Pinal County and much of Arizona. We have upcoming in January, the Flag Mineral and Gem Mineral Show. It will be at Mesa Community College, just south of Tucson, in January 7th through 9th, 2022. I bet they'll ask you to wear your mask, so please do be safe for yourself and others. And Tucson is back this year. It was not held last year. It will be February 10th through 13th at Tucson Convention Center. I don't know what all else is going on that weekend, or those Tucson Gem and Mineral Days. This is the first I think I've heard of anything going on, but the Tucson Gem and Mineral Society are putting together their usual big monster show in February, and I encourage everyone to go. Enjoy it. Learn, spend money. And the Fluorescent Mineral Society will be there if you are interested at all in fluorescent minerals. That's really exciting. There'll be some really exciting stuff to see there. The Alfie Norval Gem and Mineral Museum is open. It is open 10 to 4 Monday through Friday. It does have an admission price of $15 for adults. It includes so that there are other scale. I didn't add all of those things. Starting in 2022, however, I don't know when. It might not be January 1st. Don't count on it. They are going to start opening Tuesday through Saturday instead of Monday through Friday. So as soon as they check their website or give them a call, check their website, get their phone number, give them a call, and find out when that's starting. If you're planning on visiting after the first of the year, be a little easier for those of us working during the weekday to be able to find or be able to go see. Next meeting of our meeting is November 17th. The location and speaker will be announced, maybe at the museum, maybe online. If it's at the museum, do my best to get it online as quickly as possible and so you'll be able to see it here. I know I've gotten some word that is extremely important to several of our members and friends who are not here in Arizona, let alone in Pinal County, that really want to keep up on it. And so I will be doing the best that I am able to do to get that up, if not live, then pretty soon thereafter. Depends on the Wi-Fi. See if I haven't tested it yet. And we are open 10 to 2. We are open 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We're hoping to, with those donations and the fundraising we're doing, part of that is to hire someone to come in 3 or 4 days a week to be able to, maybe 5 days a week, depending, to be able to keep us open much more often. A lot of our volunteers are not able to commit to a, excuse me, I'm sorry, commit to a steady schedule. So we just hope that we do have free admissions, though donations are accepted, and not at the museum, but right here, I'm going to encourage them. So you take that with whatever you will. And that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. If you have any questions, if you want to know something that I haven't gone over, I will be happy to let you know what I can or get it answered for you. In the meantime, I know it's been a short meeting, and I know it has not had a whole lot of geology, but still, I hope that, thank you, Robert. I hope that you will be able to visit us at the museum now that we're open. Saturdays 10 to 2. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying that till I turn blue. But I hope you'll be able to see us. I hope you'll be able to see us here online. I will get the other video up and running with Ray giving the little tour of the museum that he gives. I'll get that up and running, and the sound adjusted so that he's much more voluble and hearable. And until then, I will be back on November 17th, and in between, because I've got some videos in process, and some of them are going to be on TikTok, some of them won't. I'll let you know if you follow us on social media on any of them. I'm trying to do as much as I can to get them on everywhere, but I'm not always successful. So if you're on whatever social media you're on, follow us, subscribe, whatever, like us, friend us, and I will be happy to interact with you there and here. So again, thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Keep cool, keep hot, keep warm, keep dry, keep wet, whatever it needs to be, and enjoy your rock hounding. See you next time.